Work session regular meeting of the Township Council is called to order. In accordance with the Open Public Meeting Act of the State of New Jersey, adequate notice of the reorganization work session regular meeting of the Franklin Township Council was made as required, indicating that this reorganization work session regular meeting would take place at the Municipal Building at 7 p.m. on Tuesday, January 2nd, 2024. If everyone could rise for the Pledge of Allegiance and remain standing for the invocation by Pastor George Montanari. Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty for all.
Test, test. Please bow with me. O God, who is known by many names, yet who keeps watch over one human family, be near to us tonight on this celebrated occasion when we install those newly elected or re-elected into positions of community leadership and trust. We mark this day with both its joy and its solemnity by commending them to your care. Give them richly of your grace, that they will exercise their office with hearts that mirror your own care and compassion for our fellow residents. Give them richly of your wisdom, that they will exercise their office with careful discernment and faithful stewardship of all that is entrusted to them. Give them richly of your strength, that they will exercise their office with the courage always to do what is right, especially when what is right is not popular. And through them, make of our township an example for all townships, all states, for our nation, with a commitment to the common good over personal gain, to community over party, to respect over rancor, to neighborliness over division. So govern us all, dear God, in your holy name, amen.
Okay, it's now time for the administration of oaths of office. Mayor Philip Kramer. I, Philip Kramer,
I, Philip Kramer,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly
that I will support the Constitution
that I will
of the United States,
Of-
the Constitution
and the faith and allegiance
to the governments established
and to the governments established
I will faithfully,
And-
partially,
and partially
justly perform
And-
Township of Franklin Kimberly Francois. I, Kimberly Francois,
I, Kimberly Francois,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
and that I will bear true faith and allegiance
and that I bear true faith and allegiance
to the same
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially, and justly perform
partially, and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
Councilwoman at Large of the Township
Councilwoman at Large in the Township of Franklin
according to the,
according to the best of my ability.
so help me God.
Help me God.
Congratulations. Ram embarrassing? I, Ram embarrassing,
I, Raman,
solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
and support
of the United States,
of the United States
the Constitution
and the,
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey.
that I will bear true faith and allegiance,
That
bear true faith and
bear to
allegiance,
faith and allegiance
to the same,
to the same
and to the governments established
and to the government
in the United
in
States
the United States
and in this state
and in the state
under the authority of the people.
under the,
That I will faithfully,
that I will
impartially,
impartially
and justly perform
and justly perform
all the duties of
all the duties of
councilman at large
Councilman at Law
of the Township of Franklin,
of the Township
according to the best of my ability,
according to the best of my
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Alex Karazi.
Thank you.
I, Alex Karazi,
I, Alex Karazi,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith and allegiance
There-
to the same
to the same,
and to the governments established
to the government
in the
established
United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
that I will faithfully,
and are of
partially,
impartially
and justly perform
and justly
all
perform
the duties of
all the duties of
councilman at large
Councilman at
of the
Large
Township of Franklin,
of the Township of Franklin,
according to the best of my ability,
according to my ability,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Okay, thank you all for coming. Now is my most dreaded part of the evening. I have to name the dignitaries that are here. I'm guaranteed to miss one or five and pronounce several names wrong, but let's see what I can do. And this is in no particular order. It's the order that they were written down in. Tina Jallo, surrogate. Earlier, she was here but had to leave, Congresswoman Bonnie Watson-Coleman. Assemblyman Joe Danielson. Kind of taking up a big part of the room there, Joe. Ambassador Kanu. Rabbi Garfinkel. Senator Bob Smith. Reverend George Montaneri, BOE member Bill Grippo, BOE member Sammy Shaban. From the county, we have our clerk, Steve Peters. I couldn't remember, what are you, the director? I can't, I'm tripping, Commissioner Director, I'm tripping over Freeholder. Commissioner Director Chanel Robinson. Commissioner Melanie Morano. Our very own, lent to the county, Darren Russo, Sheriff. Man of the Year, Head of the Food Bank, Derek Smith. Councilman Ted Chase. Reverend Sonia Ray. Former Mayor Brian Levine. Swami Vijay Pundi and Swami Madina Gopal. I didn't get the Imam's name.
And Imam Sheikh Bilal.
And noted Eagles fan Ron Jordan. I'm sorry if I missed anybody. I've tried my best. Is there anyone here that I missed that wants to be recognized? Is there anyone here who I've named or not that would like to speak? Okay. Thank you all for coming, as well as our dignitaries. We're now going to do remarks of those who have been sworn in, and we will start with Councilwoman at Large Kimberly Francois.
Oh, I get to go first. Ladies first. Good evening, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Indeed, it is an honor and a privilege to serve you, people of Franklin Township, for 4 more years. I want to thank you for believing in me, for voting for me, for allowing me to serve you for another 4 years. I can't believe it's been 20 years since I've served, and I'm looking forward to continuing the work that I've started with the Youth Center. My passion and my vision and my commitment to the Franklin Township people, businesses, and residents are with the youth, with our seniors, and our families. So again, I would just like to say that I'm grateful to God. It's been a blessing. To much is given, much is required, and it's a blessing to be able to serve you, the people of Franklin Township. And thank you for your confidence and believing in me and voting for me again. Thank you so much. God bless.
Councilman at Large Ram Ambarasan.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening, everyone. I can't believe so many people showed up to celebrate my demotion to just a councilman from a deputy mayor. I'm honored to be reelected as your council at large again. I want to thank all of you for your support and your trust in me. I promise to work hard every day to make sure that I live up to your expectations. As your councilman, I'm committed to making our community a better place to live. I believe that we can do this by working together and by focusing on the issues that matter most to all of us. Whether it's providing learning opportunities for our youth, making our community safer, or protecting our environment, I'm committed to finding solutions that work for everyone. Remember my slogan, better policies, less politics. But I can't do this alone. I need your help and your input. I want everyone to reach out to me with your ideas, your concerns, or issues that matter most to you. I want to know what you think to make our community a better place. Together, we can make a real difference. Thank you again for all your support, and I look forward to working with you all in the next 4 years. God bless.
And now, brand-new Councilman-at-Large, Alex Karazi.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Good evening and Happy New Year. I was told that since I'm new, I can have a little bit more time, right, Mayor? Thank you.
Start the clock.
I am deeply honored to be with you tonight and truly grateful for the trust voters placed in me and elected me as a councilman at large. This is truly a privilege, and I'm eager to contribute my skills and passion to make a positive impact on the lives of the residents of this beautiful township. There are many people that I am thankful. I will start with thanking my wife. In nearly 3 months, we will be celebrating our 40th wedding anniversary. Thank you. People often ask me, how do I find time to do so much? And to that, I would say I have been blessed to have a wife who allows me to do things that I find fulfilling in life. Unfortunately, she had foot surgery and could not be here tonight with us, but she is watching us live from home. Thank you. I am thankful to all of you who came out tonight to share the joy of this special occasion. I am very grateful to all family members, friends, and Democratic Committee members for their support during the campaign. I would like to especially thank our Mayor Phil Kramer, Councilman Ram Ambrasen, Councilwoman Kimberly Francois, Mr. Ron Jordan, and Mr. Wayne Dubowski for their guidance and support while campaigning together. Let me also acknowledge and thank our Republican opponents for their time and dedication to the election. Let us remember that the election was ended on November 7, and now we must all work together to make a positive difference in the lives of our residents. Finally, a special thanks to ex-Councilwoman Crystal Pruitt for her 5 years of exemplary service, and wish her the best in her new position. Despite the fact that I have lived in Franklin for 37 years and served the community in many ways, I humbly see myself as a new student. I am blessed to be surrounded with a great team of wise men and women with years of experience in serving the community. I look forward to collaborating and learning from them. Oftentimes, newly elected officials have big dreams. My dream is to see more equity among the residents of this town. To achieve this, we must create more employment opportunities, address food and rent insecurities, support small businesses, improve access to better education and health services, make our township more safer, and promote a stronger partnership between local and county government. I look forward to working with everyone to make this a reality. I believe one of the Franklin's greatest attributes is its diversity. People of all backgrounds make invaluable contribution to our community. You just witnessed a great example of diversity tonight, most likely first in all the New Jersey, if not in the nation. A Jewish, a Hindu, a Muslim, and a Christian elected candidates sworn in by an imam, a rabbi, a pastor, and Hindu clergy. Franklin actually is the second most diverse township in New Jersey. When you live in a diverse town like ours with more than 70 houses of worship and at least 70 spoken languages, soon you come to a realization that we have so much in common and are all equal in humanity. As the past president of Interfaith Council, I have promoted pillars of hope, unity, and mutual respect. I hope that together we will make Franklin a shining example of these values and among one of the best places to live in the nation. Again, thank you all, and my apologies to those I was unable to acknowledge due to my limited time up here tonight. You are all dear to me, and I value your support. God bless you all, and God bless Franklin.
So now it's my turn. Thank you for coming. Thank you for all the citizens that have once again put their faith in me and have respected the work that I've put in and my dedication to this job. I especially want to thank my wife, Lori, for supporting me, for being there for me, for always being there for me, and for not regretting her poor judgment of 32 years ago. This is my 5th swearing in, so I'm not going to go for ask not what Franklin can do for you moment. I'm just going to say a few words. I'm going to keep it like me, short and sweet. Alex mentioned the wonder of diversity of those being sworn in tonight. A Jew, a Hindu, a Muslim, and a Christian. And what he didn't mention was that the our opponents they only ran 3 people. They had a Jew, a Muslim, and a Christian. This only happens in Franklin. You know, we may be, as Alex mentioned, the 2nd most diverse town in New Jersey, but I think we've got to be the most accepting town in the nation. And that's a wonderful place to live and a wonderful thing to enjoy. It's hard, though. With diversity, you do have some rift between people, but we work at it, our police work at it, our schools work at it, and we're a better town for it. We have many challenges ahead, such as the enormous jump in healthcare costs that's going to affect our budget, and the issues of development, both commercial and residential. We have some exciting projects coming up, though, partnering with the BOE on healthcare and on preschool, partnering with RVCC on job training, and partnering with the YMCA on all they can offer. We have a lot to do. Let's get to work. Thank you.
Councilman Embarrasson?
Here.
Councilwoman Francois?
Here.
Councilman Karazi?
Here.
Mayor Kramer?
Here.
Councilman Onijaka?
Here.
Councilmember Petosnik?
Present.
Councilwoman Udine?
Here.
Councilman Vasanella?
Here.
Councilman Wright?
We have no commendations and proclamations. We're on to item number 9. There's an agenda up there. The appointment of the deputy mayor, 2024 deputy mayor. Do I have any nominations for deputy mayor?
Mayor, it's my honor and privilege to nominate fellow council member Ed Potasnik to be the next deputy mayor.
Are there any other nominations? Then we can do this by acclamation. All in favor of council member Potasnik as deputy mayor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Congratulations, deputy mayor. Have you, oh, that's right. You will now be sworn in. Yeah. So what is he doing?
Petosnik?
I, Ed
Do
Potasnik,
you solemnly swear
support the
of
Constitution,
the United States and
Constitution,
the state
State of New Jersey,
that I bear
true faith and allegiance
to
to
the same
the same
and to the governments
United States,
and in this state
state,
under the authority
party of the people,
that I will
faithfully,
impartially
impartially,
and justly perform
justly
all the
perform
duties
all the duties of
of
Deputy Mayor,
of the township,
Township of Franklin,
According-
according to the best of my ability.
so help
So help me God.
congratulations.
Deputy Mayor, have you some remarks for us?
Thank you, Mayor. Yes, and very brief. But I want to thank all of you for being here. It's quite an honor. As was mentioned, Franklin Township is the second most diverse town in the state of New Jersey. 4 holy books were used tonight for swearing-ins, and I'm extra proud and honored to be the very first openly gay deputy mayor of Franklin Township, to bring even more diversity and acknowledgement. There's sort of a phrase they say, if you're not at the table, you're on the menu. So that gets to change maybe a little bit. But I do agree with the mayor. It's a very accepting place where we honor each other and we work through differences. And I think it's an inspiration to communities throughout the state, and I think they're right with the nation. I want to extend my love and appreciation to my mom, who couldn't be here tonight. She's got COVID, so she's watching from home. I hope you can hear it without the crackling. If you're listening to YouTube, it's better than Xfinity, something we're working on. Or you can watch on the Franklin Reporter, the live stream. And then in addition to that, I want to thank my brother, my partner John, and all my family and friends for all the support they've given through the years, through campaigns and all kinds of personal things. It really means a difference, a lot to me. It makes a difference. We'll continue to work to provide great services. This council is extraordinary. It's hardworking, and that's for every Franklin member of the community. In addition, we're going to work hard to steward your money in a way that's responsible and ensure taxes are kept at an affordable low rate. That's often a challenge, as the mayor mentioned, with escalation and increases, but we've done a great job so far, and we're going to continue to do that. So I want to wish you all a very happy New Year. May it be one filled with love and gratitude, with friendship, with prosperity, with health, and then most importantly, with peace. Thank you.
So I'd like to now open the meeting to I'd like to now open the meeting for public discussion. Do I have a motion to open?
So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. All in favor of opening for public discussion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. We're open for public discussion. 3 minutes apiece, no yielding of time. May only come up once.
Seeing no one coming forward, Mayor, a motion to close the public portion. I'm looking,
There's motion in the back.
Oh, yes.
No, close it quick.
Pause.
Start the clock now.
You're not going to miss out on me, Mayor. Congratulations. It's always a proud moment to see us evolve as a community. And Thursday night, I'll be sworn in again for a Board of Education, and thank you for your support with 2 wonderful candidates, Erica and Jimmy. 3 issues I'm going to focus on with the board, and I ask you to stay focused because I know that's where you're going. Pre- and early childhood education is absolutely essential. I know you're behind it. As a former principal for over 40 years, if you start a child at 3 years old, the fruit of that tree is going to be so much stronger if they stay within our public school system. So helping the board with this like you're doing is just great. The second sermon that I always give is we need a YMCA in Franklin. We've been talking to everyone. Congresswoman, is she? Okay, anyway. Bonnie Watson-Coleman, Commissioner Chanel, and the council. But one main reason, water safety for our children. We're surrounded by water, and a lot of kids don't get swim lessons. The second reason is safe childcare. And the third issue is our food bank. And I see Derek Smith here tonight. Congratulations, Derek. The food bank does such tremendous work with volunteers, with staff, and we need more space. So Derek is working with John Ravalli and with you guys, and it's such a great institution for Franklin Township. So that's all I have to say, but our community gazebo band is doing great. So the 4th of July, I told the mayor, we may be able to save on hiring a band. We'll have our own. So that's great. God bless you all with your work.
Anyone else?
Anyone else?
Good evening and congratulations to our elected representative. As you guys, as everybody measured here related to our diversity, Mina Saluna Komot. I'm from Sierra Leone, and we can see how much of us are here today to make a big celebration for one of our own that's going to be part of this township in the highest rank anybody can imagine. First, I want to commend the council for pushing, supporting staff at Robert Wood Johnson University Hospital for this safe staffing issue we were fighting for.
Keep going. They
Yeah.
set the clock.
We acknowledge the support you gave us, and I want you all to know that we're going back to the hospital, but yet much has to be done. Safe staffing is very important, not just in the hospital, but within our nursing homes. We can start it from council level, state level, to federal level. I believe it begins from here, and I know we can do it. I want to acknowledge your efforts in our school system. I have a daughter who is in high school. At 11th grade, she finished every course she's supposed to take at high school. Now she is taking her college classes at 12th grade. Franklin Township School can compete with any school in the United States. I believe that. And but that's not enough. We need to do more. The more we work, the more Franklin will become a friendly environment for everyone. This environment, outside they will tell you, you live in Somerset? Yes. Oh, Salon people in Bokude. We are more in Somerset because of the opportunity Franklin Township is offering to us. We have a lot of Sierra Leoneans as immigrants who are today in a better position because of the opportunity you open to us. And I encourage you to continue to do that, irrespective of where each and everyone is coming from. Let us open our arms to embrace them and continue with our diversity. That makes us the United States of America, and that's what Franklin believes in. Thank you all, and congratulations.
To be black, you know? Hey gang, how's everybody? Hope everybody had a nice New Year's, Christmas. You know. Why is everybody smiling? You just happy to see me?
Love you,
Johnny. Yeah, I had my choices of love, but I love you all anyway. You know that. I'm just come to congratulate everybody on the election. Bob, what's the matter, Bob? You think I'm going to say something crazy? I ain't going to say nothing crazy. All right. I do want to say a couple things. The last monologue that the mayor had spoke about, it was in terms of a part of dictatorship and how that has waned out and how he's willing to kind of share all the services and so forth in the township that has to offer and so forth. And I was glad to hear that type of conversations coming from him. And I want you guys to understand that the Fourth Ward is in need of your services very, very bad. And of course you already know that the glue which kept this town to be the fifth best community to live in this whole country was because of the Somerset Community Action Program and the people that came out of the Fourth Ward. That was the glue. Now it has, because of lack of direction, has become dissipated. And thankfully, that the people that we have here on the council now will help us get back to being the fifth best, or not even the fourth best community to live in. Your diversity is here, the people is here. All you have to do is to attack the services that is needed. There was a health report that came out last week, the last lady came with a report, and the diversity of death was something like 90% between the first ward and the fourth ward. Come on, guys, we live in the same town. So that means there's some work that needs to be done in the fourth ward. As long as I'm here, I am proud to be the people that come from the fourth ward, the Montgomerys and the Briggses, and all the people that raised up in the fourth ward in Parkside area. We need your support. There has been a plan coming out to help us. We knew what we need. We know what we need to bring nice, strong, young, black men out of the community that can take care of all of us. And we can do it in terms of work, job training, and industry that we need in this community. And I want to say, I'm here. Johnny Tips is going to be here. You know that because I got the man behind me. All right? I got him behind me. And I'm hoping, pray, that we can all get together, especially you, Ron. I'm waiting for you. I'm glad you finished your vacation.
Thank you for your comments.
Because I come to see you. Yes, sir, Mayor. And
Thank
I'm
you.
gone now. And may God bless you, sir.
Thank you.
Good evening. Good evening, members of the High Table. I'm going to say thank you very much for a well job done. We have been there before. Of course, you guys are not stranger no more. I've run a lot of campaign with you since I was a chairman in Third Ward. And after then I leave, of course, Honorable Charles came in. And of course, my own boss back here is Dr. Phil Kramer, a long-time standing friend. I think I've did a good job for Democrats. I'm pretty sure most of you guys know me. So I'm representing the West African community as a chairman. I'm going to send this message. Please, everything is okay for now in terms of divisiveness. It's okay. We know what happened the past two elections when they was trying to divide us in the community. Some of us stood back there and said, no, we are going for Democrats. And we did. The Southern community come out, the West African community come out and voted hugely for the Democrats because we strongly believe with the Democrats, we can do more better as an African over here. We do have intellectuals, we do have students that attend college. We are looking for employment. And then we have an issue with immigrants. Although it's better now, since Mayor Kriba came to power, we saw a lot of difference on immigration. Several years back, when they arrest you, just for a driving ticket, you don't have documents, they send you all the way to ICE. But now it's limited. There was a lot of crime going around with the African community. Some of us step in, Mayor Kramer know that. We fight, we do what we have to do. Now we have limited crime between the African community. We need help again for those people that come in here, the H people, like we say. Some of them don't even have an immigrant document. Some of them are there, they don't even have insurance. I want Franklin to work on it seriously. This is very, very important. Otherwise, we're going to lose those H people because they do not have an insurance. And lastly, I appreciate my councilman at my own ward, Ward 1. I was having an issue with the road. I saw they paved that road now. I will say again, thank you, sir, for passing that message. We appreciate all of you guys here, but you guys have to come onto the public and reach to us and see some of our needs. We are in serious needs. We talk about the food bank. Yes, some of Africa do have food bank. They don't even go there. We don't know why. It is there for them to be used. So we're going to advise them, if they fell short home, let them go to the food bank or contact you guys. Thank you very much. I appreciate you now all.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Oh, we got some more. Good.
Members of this August gathering, most of what previous speakers have spoken, I will reiterate on them. But what struck me most coming from the chairman and our councilman is practical diversity and integration in the Franklin Township. I took time to read recent history, and I really realized that there were some challenges we had with respect to the police department. Yeah, but glad to say we have, a few years back, a very illustrious lady, Mrs. Purell, who was elected the first woman and in the police department in terms of director of public safety. So there are so many milestones we can comment on, but I mean, that will only take place if we continue that integration and showcasing ourselves and making certain media, which is necessary, because we Africans, certain things, the demography with respect to the white, so to speak, and those more in this part of our country, they do have that communication. But we need to see more integration with respect to showcasing us and reaching out. Yes, I don't want to belabor the point, but I think maybe the message is driven. As I look at the township, since over 10 years ago, when we made our independence, our parade, I know what some wonderful men sitting over there did. So I thank you very much for that, and we want that to improve on. So whether it's West African community and the other communities we have, we need that integration so that we'll showcase ourselves properly. Sometimes there's really a misrepresentation, but it's really from maybe on our part. So once again, I thank you very much, and I'm happy we're here. For us, the climax of our coming here is yet to come. We're waiting for that time. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Anyone else? I forgot to say at the beginning, state your name and address.
Evening, Happy New Year, and congratulations to all the officially elected. My name is Aisata Ba. I am officially not from Somerset, but I have a business here in Somerset. Well, I'm from Somerset, but currently I live in Florence. But my whole life was in Somerset here. So Somerset will always be my home. My concern or question or what I wanted to say to the officers elected today is someone made mention about small business. I would like to see a lot of women owning a small business in Somerset County. And by the way we're going to achieve that is like having little shops around, because the cost of renting a store is very expensive. I believe it's preventing a lot of women to be be a small business owner. But if the township can look into that and see how they can help women to own their own business, I think that will be a development in the community. Because if you build a woman, you build a home. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else?
Mayor, seeing no one else come forward, I'll motion to close the public portion of the meeting.
Second?
Moved and seconded. All in favor of closing public portion, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Public session is closed. We are now on to item 11, 2024 appointments of attorneys and other professionals. All terms are for 1 year. Do we have any nominations for township attorney? I have one. I'd like to nominate Louis Renone as township attorney of Renone, Coughlin, Michello, LLC. Do we have any other nominations for a township attorney?
I move nominations be closed.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Nominations. There are no further nominations. We can do this by acclamation. All in favor of Lou Renone for Township Attorney, say aye. Aye. Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Mr. Renone, if you could stand to be sworn in.
Officers of the court can swear.
Now I have someone to sit next to me and whisper my mistakes in my ear. We have a nomination for Tax Appeal Council.
Litigation and Tax Appeal Attorney.
Yes.
I represent Gregory Pasquale of Shin and Schaefer. Touche? Say it again, please. I need the clerk over there to help a brother out. Alyssa Puccio. Thank you. See, this is why she gets paid the big bucks, okay? From Shin and Schaefer Law Practice.
Any other nominations? Then we'll close nominations. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Do we have any nominations for bond counsel?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I nominate Everett Johnson from Willens Attorneys at Law for bond counsel.
Any other nominations for bond counsel? Hearing none, do it by acclamation. All in favor of Everett Johnson for bond counsel, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Do we have a nomination for Township Auditor?
Mayor, I move Robert W. Schiffer from Shepley, Clooney and Company.
Any other nominations? We can do it by acclamation. All in favor of Robert Swisher, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Congratulations, Mr. Swisher. I would like to nominate Andy Hodgelick for financial consultant. Any other nominations? Hearing none. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Congratulations, Mr. Hodgelick. Do we have any nominations for Township Engineer?
Mr. Mayor, I would like to appoint Robert Russo of CME as our Township Engineer. And I want to say, if you ever go to Middlebush Park, you want to see that guy sitting in the back because he's the guy that really put it together for us. So without question, I want to appoint Mr. Robert Russo as our Township Engineer.
Any other nominations? Nominations are closed. All in favor of Mr. Russo for Township Engineer, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Congratulations, Mr. Russo. Do we have any nominations for Township Prosecutor?
Mayor, I nominate Mohammed S. Jallo, Law Office of Norman W. Albert. No. Okay.
No, he's
Jallo
Jallo and Jallo, attorneys at law. I'm sorry. Mohammed.
Thank you. Any other nominations?
I move the nominations be closed.
No other nominations? All in favor of Mohammed Jamalo as prosecutor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Congratulations, Mr. Jallo. And he is here. Would you like to be sworn in? Oh, look, he has a Bible.
Is it?
If you want to. There's a mistake here. See?
This is of Norman.
I, Mohammed Jalla,
I, Mohammed
Yeah,
Jallo,
but
do
this
solemnly swear
doesn't switch
do
here.
solemnly swear
that I will support the Constitution
that I will support the Constitution
of the United States
of the United States
and the Constitution
and the Constitution
of the State of New Jersey,
of the State of New Jersey,
that I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance
and allegiance
to the same
and
to the governments established
to the governments established
in the United States
in the United States
and in this state
and in this state
under the authority of the people,
under the authority of the people,
and that I will faithfully,
and that I will faithfully,
impartially, justly perform
and justly
all
perform
the duties of Township Prosecutor
Township
of
Prosecutor
the Township of Franklin,
of the Township of Franklin,
according to the best of my ability.
according to the,
Help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Congratulations again.
Do we have any nominations for associate prosecutor?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I would like to nominate Mr. Norman W. Albert from the Law Office of Norman W. Albert as the Associate Prosecutor.
Are there any other nominations for associate prosecutor? Nominations are closed. All in favor of Mr. Norman Albert for associate prosecutor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Congratulations, Mr. Albert. Do we have a nomination for an alternate prosecutor?
Yes, Mayor, I would like to nominate Chirag D. Mehta from Law Offices of Chirag D. Mehta LLC.
Thank you. Are there any other nominations? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Congratulations, Mr. Mehta. And do we have a nomination for public defender?
Yes, Mr. Mayor, I'll nominate Dennis Auciello, Esquire.
Any other nominations for public defender? Hearing none, all in favor of Mr. Auciello, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. Motion is carried. Congratulations, Mr. Auciello. Okay. That was item number 11. 13. Right, we're on to number 13. Boards, committees, commissions, and appointments and reappointments. Do we have anyone like to motion for the appointments on resolution number 2401 through 2404 is listed in the consent agenda, and the agenda are presented to Township Council for adoption.
So moved.
Second.
Moved and seconded. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Or do we have to do a vote? Roll call. Madam Clerk?
Councilman Barrison?
Yes.
Councilwoman Francois?
Yes.
Councilman Karazi?
Yes.
Mayor Kramer?
Yes.
Councilman Oni Chaka?
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Potasnik?
Yes.
Councilwoman Udine? Councilman Vasanella?
Yes.
Councilman Wright?
Thank you. I've got to turn a lot of pages here. So that was for all four?
Yes.
Yeah. So we are on to,
Mayoral.
I'm trying to get there. My script spells out everything, so it's many pages. 14. Oh, the mayoral appointments. My appointments. So for Library Board, for the one-year appointment, I'd like to reappoint Tiana Grisham. For the 5-year appointment, I'd like to reappoint Kevin McNeil. And for the Planning Board appointment, I'd like to appoint Mr. Robert LaCourte. We're on to item number 15, and items number 16. We'll combine them together to answer any questions from the public and do council comments. And even though he's being distracted, Councilman Karazi, you will go first with your council comments. So would you like to go last?
Thank you so much, Mr. Mayor. All right, so we have two great events in our township this month. The first one that I wanted to mention is on January 15th, which is a Dr. Martin Luther King Foundation Community Breakfast. This is a wonderful event. I know most of you have been here. I have been there, and starts in, is going to be in DoubleTree Hotel in Somerset, 8:30 a.m. to about 11 a.m. And not only is an event that brings all the community members together, officials as well, but you will have a great breakfast, and whatever you help that foundation, it goes towards scholarship to the students. The flyer are outside, as well as we have it on the township website. The second one is a unique one. It's the first time it's happening in New Jersey, actually. And it is an event called Noor Lightning event, and is in recognition of the Muslim Heritage Month. Last April, Governor designated January of each year as Muslim Heritage Month, and he said that I am proud to designate January of each year as Muslim Heritage Month, as it will shine a light on the rich histories, cultures, and shared principle of Muslim Americans. And New Jersey takes great pride in its diversity, and we will continue to recognize and celebrate the positive impact Muslims have made and continue to make to the advancement of this state, unquote. So there will be different activities during the month, and in our township, a group of volunteers have come together and organized a great event, and will be on January 14th, on Sunday, from 5:30 to 7:30 in the Senior Citizen Center, and there will be entertainment, food, and cultural activities. So please come and join and enjoy this event. The last one that I have, Mr. Mayor, is the Human Relations Commission meeting, which is going to be on January 24th at 7 p.m. across the hall. And there are 4 commissioners whose terms of office are up and will be renewed with council approval. They are Ms. Edna Hickner, Ms. Nora Katis, Mr. John Tips, and Mr. John Samba. May I ask the council approval so they can
We just
continue?
approved it.
You did. Fantastic.
Okay.
That's great. And that's it, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Oni Chaka.
Yeah, okay, Mayor. Today actually shows the diversity in Franklin, where no special religion takes special preference to others. I stand to congratulate my mayor and my fellow council members for job well done, and at the same time to have our full crew on board. I also take this opportunity to thank our new prosecutor, whom I know that is going to deliver his judgment, deliver his duty effectively. And at the same time, Mayor, I stand to congratulate all other members. That is what I have today, Mayor.
Thank you. Councilman Ram Barrison.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First of all, wish you all a very happy new year, and congratulations to the newest member of our council here. And I'm sure Alex will do a great job with his years of community service in town, and you're going to make us all better. Other than that, I have no other comments.
Thank you. Councilwoman Kimberly Francois.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. Just like to say congratulations to all the people who were appointed and reappointed to the boards and committees and commissions here in Franklin Township. We appreciate the fact that people give up their talents and their time to serve this great township, this great diverse township. And want to thank everyone for coming out tonight. This was a great reorganization meeting. Happy New Year, and God bless everybody. Thank you.
Councilman James Fasanella.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm not going to talk about any meetings or main issues, but I do want to seriously take a moment and congratulate, if I can, privilege saying Alex, because we are people up here, and I know often, not everybody sees us in our everyday lives, but Alex, congratulations. Your heart is in this 100%, I know that. And your work in the community has been fantastic thus far. You're going to have to transition, get used to the pivoting of the legislative aspect of things, but I know you will do wonderful. Ram, forgive me for using your first name, but thank you for your service and congratulations. Again, sometimes the second term is often a major one, because you really start getting into it, and obviously no longer a freshman, as they say. Councilwoman Francois, or Kimberly, if I'm allowed to, your history speaks for itself, and it's been a pleasure, even very few times we disagree, it's been a pleasure serving with you, and I'll look forward to the work that we're going to do the next several years. Bill, Mayor, congratulations. We were working on issues before you even ran for office, and some of the most enjoyable moments I've spent in Franklin Township advocating for people in this town. I say that sincerely. And often not mentioned, but Mr. Raynone, who, my math was right, first entered this 25 years ago, and other than a couple of years during that 25-year tenure, has spent a quarter century guiding us legally. And we all know how much legal issues we contend with on a regular basis, and we have the brain trust of municipal law here, and I'm happy for our township. Deputy Mayor, you didn't get reelected, but congratulations, obviously, and I know you'll represent us great as Deputy Mayor, and my other two colleagues down here, who I guess, like me, nothing special to today, but thank you for your service. In all seriousness, the handful of new people that were appointed to positions, thank you for stepping up and serving. We want more people to keep coming into the civilian public service aspects of government, because as anybody who watches what we do, what those committees, boards, and commissions do are really the guiding light for a lot of how we legislate. So thank you for the new people who have stepped up, and for the ones who continue to volunteer and were reappointed to their positions. Basically, be safe be safe, and enjoy 2024. And we will be working hard to protect the quality of life of every single person in this township. Thank you.
Thank you. Councilwoman Shipa Udine.
Thank you. Good evening. Feels great to be back. Been a break, and I think I hope everyone enjoyed their time off. I hope everyone did some reflection, had a shutdown of their Wi-Fi password, et cetera, because I did. I wanted to completely just be with the family and be present. And I think it's important that we all do that sometimes, to be present with our family and give them time, because a lot of us know that sitting here, we give a lot of time back to the community, and sometimes we need to also give back time to our family. So it was really nice to just turn off laptop devices and just be with the family. With that being said, I do want to congratulate all the appointees and the reappointments that were made today, especially to my colleagues, Mayor, Councilwoman Francois, ex-Deputy Mayor Ram, and our latest new addition, Dr. Alex Karazi. Definitely, it's a very diverse group of folks here. As you can see, we love the diversity, and we always incorporate it. As Councilman Karazi mentioned, there is a Noor Night happening on January 14. You guys are all welcome to attend. It's a free event. There's a lot of activities from the younger kids all the way to the adults, so please take advantage of that happening. And then the MLK breakfast that he mentioned as well. So I don't have a lot. I think I'm just starting to catch up on work right now. But the next time I do have some updates for you guys all. So thank you.
Thank you. Councilman Wright.
First things I want to say is, I had one, then Bob had one, and now the mayor has one. What's it? Am I starting a trend here? Everyone's got a beard now. I mean, what's going on here? Well, I took mine off because everyone else had, I don't understand. But, we'll let that one slide for now. To all of our elected officials, welcome, welcome, welcome. Another 4 years, I'm looking forward to this. We're going to have fun. Just a serious note, for everyone who wants to go to college, for everyone who wants to find out about paying for college, this is a program for you, and it's a program called One Family, One Fight. And the reason why it's called One Family, One Fight, it goes to the needless killing of Brother Frazier on Churchill Avenue here in Franklin Township. Needless because wrong place, wrong time, one person. It just didn't need to happen. So in honor of that, what we're trying to do is help students and parents figure out the best way to pay for school, how to apply to school, and all that little navigation that you need. So what I want you to do is, on Saturdays in January 2024, we're going to have sessions for the various types of programs, from launching your college journey, applying for college. The second one, navigating the financial landscape, understand the cost of aspects of higher education. Session 3, mastering your college story, college apps and essays. And the last one, funding your future, financial aid, scholarships, EOF, upward bound programs. And trust me, when I went to school, I needed every last one of them. I needed the state to throw me some dollars. I needed the school to throw me some dollars. I needed my parents to throw in a whole lot of dollars. And then I needed me to throw in dollars because I had to work. So it's very important that we understand what happens and how it happens. Now, here's the website. It's www.onefamilyOnefight.com. Again, that's www.onefamilyOnefight.com. It's free, it's web-based, You'll get all the information you need. You'll write it down, put it in your back pocket, put it in your front pocket, put it underneath your desk. But it's imperative that you learn how to do this, because what happens is you get to the last moment and you say, I wish I should, I could have. And that's where you go wrong. You can't wait until the last 5 seconds to apply for college. You can't wait to figure out where you're going to get the money from. You can ask your neighbor. She's got lots of money. But understand what I'm saying. You need to find out, and with these informative sessions, you definitely will. And that, Mr. Mayor, is it, except for the beard, you know.
Some guy ran with a beard and he got 4,000 votes, so I thought, you know, I'm ready for
Hey,
that.
Bob, how does he look, Bob? Come on. You're a veteran.
I think that we're setting a trend here, Councilman. We brought on a new councilman, and I think he's got a little under the chin there, too, so. Maybe
We'll see how it happens.
Councilmember
We'll see what
Koznick
happens.
and Councilman Onajaka and Councilman Vasanella need to think about their facial appearance.
We're working
This
on
week
it.
I'll come with one.
Deputy Mayor, you're up.
Thank you, Mayor. I want to thank Dunkin' Donuts for the refreshments, as well as Bam Bakery for an amazing cake. I heard it was delicious, and the cookies. And congratulations to Alex Krause, Dr. Krause, our newest member of council. I've done a lot of things with Alex over the years. In addition to running for school board together, he's really an outstanding member of the community, and he's also very persistent and patient. And I think those things are going to find a wonderful place for his efforts here on council and for the community to be beneficial for those really strong traits that he has. And of course, to the appointees, well done, and we look forward to, if you're serving, to continuing to serve well in these important roles, and if you're new, to take on the responsibility seriously. A lot of people complain, they sit on the couch and they say, oh, you got to do something about all these politicians. Well, all of the appointees are citizen members, and they're helping to advise and inform the work we're doing. These are critical roles, and we went through it very quickly today because there's a lot of folks, but it makes a huge difference. So boards and commissions and appointees, special congratulations to you and your families. You should be very proud. We are, and we're looking forward to good things from you. And that concludes my comments. Thanks.
Thank you very much. For my comments, congratulations to my colleagues. Congratulations to everyone appointed. Franklin's in a good place right now. Got a lot of work to do, but we're in a good place. Mr. Manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor. First, I'd like to congratulate all my bosses who got either re-elected or newly elected. It is so it's a genuine pleasure to work here in Franklin Township. It is. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have stayed quite as long as I have. But I do enjoy this, and I look forward to working with all of you for this year upcoming and several years in the future, hopefully, as we continue to get things done here. I will talk about some things that are kind of nuts and bolts, but I would also like to just convey, I hope everyone had an enjoyable holiday season. It's a Happy New Year for everyone. And that ties into curbside pickup for Christmas trees begins on Monday, January 8th. And again on Tuesday, January 16th, skipping the Martin Luther King holiday on the 15th. If you have a Christmas tree to be picked up, you should have it out at the curb by Monday at 7 a.m. They'll start to pick up around the town, following generally the same routes that they follow for leaf pickup. You can also bring your tree to Colonial Park, courtesy of the Somerset County Park Commission, until January 31st, Lot F in Colonial Park. You can drop off your trees. Just like the township, all trees are recycled for mulch purposes, so you can do that either at the county park or put it out to the curb. We wait until January 7th because, January 8th, I should say, because I'd also like to say Merry Christmas to those of the Orthodox Christian faith who, if they're following the Julian calendar, will celebrate on January 7th, Christmas. I had the pleasure growing up of a grandmother who was Carpatho-Russian Orthodox, and so I got to celebrate 2 Christmases every year. The 25th, and I got Santa Claus came on the 25th, but Grandma Mary got to give me a present on January 7th. Yes, so so keeping in mind that we have a significant, in particular, Ukrainian Orthodox population here in Franklin Township, as the Ukrainian Orthodox Church of the United States is headquartered right on Easton Avenue on the border with Southbound Brook. So, not forget that. Councilman Karazi mentioned the Martin Luther King breakfast on the 15th. By all means, it is on our website. There's a link to purchase tickets on our website. And then the last thing is construction amnesty. Some people had asked about construction amnesty, given the fact that it's ordinarily done with a kickoff at Franklin Day Festival, which unfortunately was canceled this year due to rain. January 8th, so a week from yesterday, this upcoming Monday, January 8th through January 12th, if you have completed work in your home and are unsure whether you needed a construction permit or not, and you think that maybe a previous owner maybe did some work on your house before you bought it and maybe they should have had permits, here's your opportunity to come in and speak with a representative of the construction department during normal business hours next week, all week, and make arrangements to make application for permits without penalty. You'll still have to pay for the permits. You'll still have to go through the inspection process. But if you are aware that there may have been work done on your house and it was done without permits and you should have gotten permits, or the previous owner should have gotten permits, here's your opportunity to do so without penalty and get your house up to code, so to speak, and get it in condition where and this is, I give you a little bit of words of wisdom here. The number one thing applied for as far as open public records in Franklin Township is information on construction permits and work done on homes that are up for sale. Buyers will file OPRA requests to see if you got permits on work that you did to your house. And it causes a great deal of difficulty for sellers if they have work that had been done without permits, and now the buyer says, did that work, you finished that basement, you did that kitchen renovation without permits, and it causes issues at closing. So and whether you're looking to sell your house now or not, it's best to just get the permits, pay for the permits, get the work so that everything is on the up and up. And if you then go to sell your house in the future, you won't have those issues. Here's your opportunity next week. The only caveat is if you come in next week, you have to have the permits, you have to apply for the permits no later than February 9th. We're giving you 1 month after you come in next week to actually make the application for the permits. What I got, Mr. Mayor.
Thank you, Mr. Renaud. You have something. New puppy.
Thank you, Mayor.
Got a new puppy. Tell him what kind of dog. Turn on your mic.
That's very funny. I got a golden Irish puppy. Yes, Mayor. Thank you.
There you go. That's important.
It's important.
We have no council discussion items, thank God, except maybe puppies. Approval of the minutes, there are none. Warrants, we do have to pay our bills for $7,489,466.84 on December 29th, 2020, on January 2nd, 2024, are presented to the Township Council for payment. Do we have a motion on the warrants?
I move that the warrants as read be paid.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Anyone like to pull an item? Madam Clerk.
Councilman Barrison,
Yes.
Councilwoman Francois,
Yes.
Councilman Karazi,
Yes.
Mayor Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Oni Jaka,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Potosnik,
Yes.
Councilwoman Udine.
Yes.
Councilman Vasanella,
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
We have no ordinances on second reading. We have no ordinances on first reading. Government at its best, staying out of your way. We have consent agenda, items A through GG. On the consent agenda are appointed, on the consent agenda portion of this meeting are presented to Township Council for adoption. Do you have a motion on the consent agenda?
So moved.
Seconded.
Moved and seconded. Any discussion? Anyone want to pull an item or question an item?
Mr. Mayor, can I bring attention to one? Because you won't, and either will the deputy mayor, so I will. This is a rather perfunctory consent agenda, to be honest with you, except for one item. And that would be the item that is 23G, resolution donation of mayor's 2023 wedding fees to Second Chance for Animals in the amount of $2,750. I believe this year you and Deputy Mayor Barrison conducted quite a few weddings, obviously, to get to $2,750, with all of the money being donated to Second Chance for Animals. I think that's worthy of attention.
Like I said, puppies.
There you go.
Thank you, Mr. Manager, thank you for that, and thank you, Deputy Mayor, ex-Deputy Mayor. Former Deputy Mayor. Emeritus.
Ex doesn't sound right.
Deputy Mayor Emeritus, for contributing your earnings as well.
That was fun, Mayor. Thank you.
Very good. We have a motion and a second. Any more items? Madam Clerk?
Councilman Barrison,
Yes.
Councilwoman Francois,
Yes.
Councilman Karazi,
Yes.
Mayor Kramer,
Yes.
Councilman Oni Jaka,
Yes.
Deputy Mayor Potosnik,
Yes.
Councilwoman Udine, Councilman Vasanella,
Yes.
Councilman Wright.
There are no resolutions to be voted on separately. There is no old business. We have no executive session. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Mayor, just before you adjourn, and I apologize, but I think it's important, especially talking about puppies. We have a free rabies clinic coming up. And seriously, very important to have your dog licensed, and it will be on our website, but I believe it happens before our next council meeting, so I wanted to make sure I mentioned it. Free rabies clinic for anybody in the township, and rabies obviously required for all new, for all dogs, and I'm not sure about cats, but I know for dogs.
All
Anyway,
right.
thank you, Mayor.
Thank you. We have a motion to adjourn.
So moved?
Moved and seconded. Any discussion on adjourning?
No, sir.
All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, say nay. We are adjourned. Be well, Franklin.